There's a time for grieving and a time to just pray. There's a time for forgiving, but it's not for today. And time goes so slowly for the gunslinger's eye till he's buried his promise. There's no time to cry.
I'm Mike. Damn it. I'm Mike.
And I'm Jay.
Today we're talking about Call of Juarez Gunslinger.
You like my hat?
I've heard your... This game's available on Xbox 360. You can download Xbox Live, PSN, and of course Steam. It's
Old steamy.
It's about... Oh, you make it sound dirty when you say that. You hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this. Okay. So this
Do
is...
you believe in ghosts?
I don't! So this is a first-person shooter. It's broken up into 3 modes here. You got your story mode, you got your arcade mode, and you got your duel mode.
Yep.
The single player is very similar to the other games in the series.
You know what this reminded me of? An on-the-rails shooter that actually is not on the rails.
Yeah, it felt like I was in a shooting range, but I was free to go and roam wherever I want to.
It's fun as hell.
It's super fun.
Like,
I was surprised. Like, the little touches, like, you know, having the ability to dodge the bullet.
Ridiculous.
But it really makes you feel like you're in a shooting range.
What I like about this game is the sense of achievement. Like, you finish the level, and you look at your score, and you go, I think I could go quicker. Let me try a new tactic.
Yeah.
Then you realize you have TNT, and you're like, maybe I can incorporate that into some of the kills. You get more points with the more kill streaks. So what that means is
The
on
multiplier.
Basically, yeah, with one clip. Say I shoot you in the head, then I shoot with my dual pistols. I shoot somebody else, I kill them instantly, somebody else. The points just go up and up and up, and then you want to play the mission again. And then that's when you realize that games can be very simple, yet rewarding and fun.
The multiplier is the best thing about this game. Just, you know, ranking up to 10 times multiplier.
The sort of Red Dead Redemption Deadeye is kind of in this, obviously.
Yes, it is.
The more kills that you get, you fill up a little meter, which is a gun, and you can go into slow motion. Deadeye. I'm going to just call it Deadeye because it's forever known as Deadeye now.
You know, I'm a good shot. I can do it.
Sure.
You know, there's ducks out there. Real ducks.
Sure there are. There's a duck.
I told you there was ducks.
You never said anything about ducks. Oh shit. Dog! 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 Dog!
The story's not amazing. It's your typical spaghetti western, but the way it's told, because you hear the
belly.
You hear the main character, the protagonist, tell his story as you play it, as you live it.
You don't believe in yellow bellies?
I know what a yellow belly is. It's definitely not the best looking first-person shooter.
I love cell shading when it's done properly.
Yeah,
and in this,
I agree.
no,
it's too grungy. The Walking Dead's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2's the way to do it. And there's upgrades. You have skill points, and you can buy things like dual weapons and stuff like that. I didn't like about the story mode, Jason, is the boss battles. I thought were a little bit repetitive. There's always usually a Gatling gun involved.
Yeah.
And you can, if you strategically hide, maybe shoot one bullet and then hide, wait 5 minutes, shoot another. It comes down to you throwing dynamite.
Like this.
I would like to see more variety there with the boss battles.
True.
And you can also compete on the leaderboards online in the other modes, arcade and duel.
Arcade mode is that mode where you want to go back into it and kind of grind it. You want to get a better score and beat your opponent. You might see that Mike did well in the first level. I want to do better than he does, but you don't even play games. So.
No. Duel I found very interesting because it's not your simple, like, you know, you mash a button at the right time and boom, you win.
No.
On the right joystick, you have to aim your sights on the enemy, and the longer you keep your sights on the enemy, the higher the percentage of your accuracy is.
Yep.
And on the left joystick is you're kind of like adjusting your hand over the handle of your gun, and then it shows the percentage. And then at the right moment, when your enemy like draws his gun, that's when you hit the trigger, and then you'll see red crosshairs appear on the enemy, and that's when you hit the right trigger again to shoot. And if you do that fast enough, then you will win. In the story mode, you do have duels.
No, I like that.
That's cool. They mix it up.
But imagine the game was all that. Every time you shoot, it goes to that.
No. But this is very cool to have like a mini draw game in this game.
No, it was fun.
It's actually challenging. I always found myself like trying again like 4 or 5 times on each duel challenge.
You should shave.
I should shave.
It's like $15 on Steam. It has replayability, but how much does it truly have?
There's no multiplayer, but the leaderboards are addictive. You always want to get the best score you possibly can
I
get.
haven't looked at you for a while like that.
But the $15, a lot of bang for your buck. You got 15 arcade levels to do. You got 10 duels to choose from.
Yeah.
You should buy it right now. We
Yeah.
recommend it highly.
Hey, they would let me in.
Oh, Soko!
They would let me in.
What do you call that? What maneuver is that called?
That's called a juicy tip.
That's called a double dip.
No, a juicy tip, double dip.
Duck l'orange.